Hi everyone, this is AI Discovery. Today we're breaking down Seedream 4.0, which is the new multimodal image generation model from ByteDance. If you are into AI art, design or content creation, this model is perfect for you. Today we will cover its features, how it works, and we will also test it live. With this model, you can batch input and output, so you can upload multiple reference images and get several outputs in one go. Right here we have the free results, so we have a batch output, and as we can see, it understood the prompt, it gave us the correct images, it kept the same expression, the same face from the girl, and it also did it by keeping the photorealism. So that's really impressive. Another example which I think is very useful for product design is that you can just give it a simple logo of a brand or a company, and you can ask it to create different products such as packaging bags, hats, cards, wristbands, cartons, and so on. So you can get a full ad campaign. The result is crazy because we got exactly what we wanted and we kept the same design for the logo, and it also adapted it. The wristband, we have no image but only the pattern and the text. Here the logo is smaller and the patch on the hat is has been adapted, and we also have the text here, and there is no single wrong text, which we usually get with other different models. Here we have a last example, which is input image that we use to generate a set of images showing different sports. And as you can see, it performed very well because we have different sports and they kept the same design. The guy here looks exactly the same as in the input image, and we also got the background, like a transparent background of the dude himself. Another feature we have is the prompt-based editing, so we can create high-quality images and also make precise edits with just a single sentence. So let's take a look at the examples. Right here we have an input image of a young lady and a boy, and we ask to simply remove the boy in the picture, and it did so. Right here we have an ad for a music festival, and we changed the text by keeping the same font and the same colors, and it performed perfectly. And right here we just asked to turn the lights on, and this is really impressive because of course the model had to recreate the whole image from scratch just to give it a different coloring and different lighting. So uh, for me this is really impressive, and it is much better than what we have right now. I think this example is very impressive because this is far from what other models can do, because it had to recreate the full image and give it a different colors, different lighting, and basically recreate it from scratch by keeping the same exact details but just giving different lighting. One feature that it excels at, and this is very different from other models, is the ability to create visually appealing and accurate educational illustrations, because it can handle text really well without errors, and we can get such examples like chalkboard with full equation. And I think that by using these AI models, we will soon be able to completely replace services like Canva, so that we can just give it a simple prompt and get exactly the results we want. And here are some benchmarks when compared to other image generation models. Of course, every different model we review excels and beats the competition. But I think here, compared to Gemini or GPT, we get a lot of improvement. And right here, we can also see a leaderboard in which the Seedream model basically crushes Imagen, Nano Banana, and Flux Context. So I think this is the new state of the art for image generation. So right here we have a free testing platform for Seedream 4.0, and I just gave it, let me introduce the image. So we basically have a sofa and a table, and I will ask it to transform this living room into a futuristic cyberpunk apartment with all the neon lights, holographic screens, and so on. So let's see how it performs. So it took a little while, but we got the result, and I think it perfectly depicts what we asked from the prompt, and the quality is really high. We got a 2K image. So from the official ByteDance website, you can buy the APIs to use this model. You get a free quota of about 200 images, and then the billing and pricing starts at only 3 cents per image, which is not a lot because if you consider the extreme quality you get, it pays itself. Or you can just use this website, get your free tokens to do some free generations, and then buy the remaining if you need them.